Let's talk Southwest Airlines right now, shall we? Southwest is experiencing major financial turbulence from the top down. Bloomberg is reporting that the airline is trying to work out a deal with one of its investors. That investor is Elliott. Elliott wants to replace a majority of Southwest board of directors, blaming leadership on years of underperformance. Well, now Elliott is requesting a special meeting come December to possibly replace them. Southwest is calling the meeting, quote, unnecessary and inappropriate. Joining me now, I have NewsNation travel editor Peter Greenberg. Peter, it seems like they're airing out a lot of dirty laundry for all of us to see. What would replacing that board do to the airline?
Well, that's unclear. What they're really talking about is revenue and more efficiencies. What they want the airline to do is to basically reconfigure their seats. We've talked about that before, to increase their revenue by actually selling premium seats on the plane, getting rid of open seating. They want them to basically cut down on a lot of unprofitable routes, sell a number of their planes, and then, of course, the third rail, which they keep saying they're not going to do, but to go back on their promise of not charging passengers for checking their bags, which, of course, the Southwest Airlines has branded their entire airline around that they don't check their bags for a fee. So this is all on the table. What a new board of directors is going to do is yet to be clear. Their chairman, their CEO, Gary Kelly, has already announced she's stepping down at the end of the year. They're going after Robert Jordan, their current CEO. Remember, this investor board has about 11% of the shares of the stock. That's why they're able to call this special meeting. We will see what happens. But what it means for passengers, obviously, higher fares, higher fees, fewer choices, and fewer flights.
Yeah. My mom is a flight attendant for Southwest Airlines. She and I, talk about these changes all the time, and everybody behind the scenes, calls it Herb time, Herb Kelleher. What do you think he'd think right now of this changing of his brand and the company that we've known for so long?
Well, Herb Kelleher was the culture of Southwest Airlines. Started back in 1972, as you may remember, on an agreement signed on a cocktail napkin at a bar. The idea of basically flying one kind of plane, basically training your pilots on one kind of aircraft to train on, your mechanics on one kind of airplane to fix, doing quick turnaround times, and flying people where they wanted to go relatively inexpensively. Remember, Southwest Airlines for years led the world in the most number of consecutive quarterly profits. That, of course, has not been the case in the last couple of years, but they do have an amazing record.
Yeah, it's such a family airline, a budget airline. People love the open seating policy, I think, for the most part. Speaking of seating, can we change gears here to a different airline, American Airlines? They are now changing up the way that passengers board. So if you board too early, they're testing out this new, what is it, an alarm system? You board too early, alarms go off. I don't know how it works, Peter.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you. It's all about people skipping to the front of the line to board because why? There's not enough overhead space for their bags. They want to be first on to shove their bags in the overhead compartments. It's physically impossible now for any airplane that American flies to carry everybody's bags as a carry-on bag, considering the number of seats on the plane and the amount of overhead space. So what they're doing, they're testing this at the Tucson airport and at the Albuquerque airport. It's kind of funny. When you go to get on the plane with American, you show your boarding pass, it reads it on a barcode scanner. And if you're in the wrong group, it will now sound a loud, audible alarm. They're going to shame you.
Yeah, publicly shaming. Yeah. Is it loud enough for your whole gate to know that you're the bad guy there? You're the cheat.
Loud enough for you to know, and the gate agent to know, and the people behind you to know. And so far, American says, for what it's worth, the test is working.
Okay. I like it. I just can't believe it hasn't been implemented until right now at 2 test airports. Peter Greenberg, thank you so much. We know that the alarm's not going to go off for you. You have so much status, you don't need to cheat the line. Peter, always good to have you. Thanks. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.